Other interesting business news, you have Nvidia CEO claiming that demand for the Blackwell chip is quote unquote insane, which they better hope so because their stock has not been doing great since the stock split, where it went back to around $100 per share. It was around $1,000 per share, and a lot of these employees, because the stock options, are buying Lamborghinis that are in the Nvidia green, which, as a fan of green cars, I think that's pretty cool. Kind of sad that Lamborghinis are automatic these days, which is an abomination to the automotive experience. But I partially digress. This comes to us thanks to CJ, who's a writer at CNBC, which they say, quote, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang says demand for the next generation Blackwell chip is insane. Which, yeah, I don't think he needs to say this because his excitement is dying down. Again, the whole world, it was almost like a Halo watch party or Super Bowl. People were tuning in that much to the latest earnings call for the quarterly results for Nvidia, which, again, they did beat expectations, but people were severely disappointed because it wasn't the dramatic double-digit, blowing out of the water expectations for the sales, which historically they've been doing for the past couple of years. Now, they say, quote, Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang said in an interview with CNBC closing bell overtime that demand for the next generation artificial intelligence chip Blackwell is insane. Blackwell is expected to cost between, geez Louise, $30,000 and $40,000 per unit. It is a hot demand like companies like OpenAI, Microsoft, Meta, and other firms building AI data centers. Nvidia has been the main beneficiary of artificial intelligence boom, with shares about 150% increase year to date. Which, yeah, and the thing about these chips, I mean, it's not like when you have a personal computer. A personal computer has one CPU, has one chip, and they have graphics cards thrown in there as well, or graphics chip in there. But again, when you have a data center, you have a single rack mount server, they'll have a couple. And if you have a whole tower, I mean, the amount of these things you need for a single data center is astronomical. I mean, geez Louise, one rack of servers, I mean, it's going to be dozens of, I mean, that'd be what, 30, 40? I mean, that'd be, those sales reps are going to be doing really happy. That's what I'm trying to say. They're going to be doing pretty darn well. Now, he continued, Jensen says, quote, everyone wants to have the most and everyone wants to be first. And when referencing to the chip, which again, that news helped increase the stock about 3%. And they say that Nvidia, 150. They say the company's revenue continued to surge during the financial second quarter to 30.404 billion, up 122% on an annual basis. Expects 32.5 billion in sales during the current quarter. Jeez Louise. And they have one of the best profit margins, almost as big as a pharmaceutical company. Now, you continue saying, quote, at a time when technology is moving so fast, it gives us an opportunity to triple down to really drive the innovation cycle so that we can increase capabilities, increase our throughput, decrease our cost, decrease our energy consumption. We're on a path to do that, and everything is on track. Which, that's pretty good. Now, again, I think that in terms of the consumer purchasing of AI, this will probably be, a vast majority of the revenue is business to business, with most, again, it's going to be the large companies like Microsoft and, OpenAI buying these types of chips. Same with Meta, Facebook. And I can't but wonder, pulling up their stock track really quick, or the stock trend. It has actually gone anywhere significantly since the split. Because again, it's been struggling the past couple months, kind of go up and down. And it's gone a little bit up, so it's about 125 per share. Granted, but not financial advice. By the time this video is rendered and uploaded, it'll change because that's what the stock market does. But yeah, so it's like year to date. Oh, jeez Louise. Hindsight's always 2020 when it comes to investing. Year to date, it's, wow, 159%. Past 6 months, it's up 45%. Past 1 month, it's up 17.32%. Last week, about 5% increase. Of course, 1 year, it's up to 183%. Past 5 years, it's up 5 years, 2,645%. Then, just get comical, year to date, which, gosh dang. I still kick myself for not buying this years ago. Ironically, actually took an Nvidia training when I worked at Hewlett Packard Enterprise inside sales, and they gave us those free Nvidia stickers I put on my little protein shaker bottle. The sign was there. I should have just bought that years ago. The stock was worth nothing, relatively speaking, back then. The lifetime increase in the stock is up 312,200% increase. 312,200% increase. That's astronomical. I mean, it's comical. The current market cap is, what is this? $3.06 trillion. Now, the sad thing is, if you're one of those folks who likes to buy stock that gets paid dividends, the dividend yield is as weak as McDonald's coffee. It's 0.032%. Basically nothing. Now, granted, some folks will also argue the philosophy of saying they want to have every extra dollar the company makes reinvested into research and development. And I understand that as well. But yeah, it's a comically low dividend yield. It's like they barely have one. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see as these companies continue to make exponential increase in investments in AI. And a lot of those companies, let's be honest, they are struggling. So Microsoft, these companies are doing some layoffs, but overall, those are the more durable businesses that are able to withstand a lot of economic and political uncertainty and slowdowns. Because again, they have such a secure business model. They have so many secured, locked-in contracts. I think, as crazy as I'm actually and again, not financial advice, but I suspect throughout the rest of the year, Nvidia will do just fine and probably increase those sales, especially those large corporate accounts. It'll be fascinating to see what the impact is on end users as we get to more and more hands-on with experience with these types of technologies. But let me know. Do you think Nvidia stock? Do you think is overrated? Do you think the best days are already long gone? It's too late to invest? Let me know in the comments because, as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.